Thanks, Stewie. That's round 10 of VFL football. It's replay time now, and the match we covered for our 6:30 replay is the one at Windy Hill between Essendon and Carlton. At half-time, the Blues led by 4 points, but the Bombers took over in the third quarter with the wind to go in at three-quarter time, 13-point leaders. We pick it up 3 minutes of the last quarter, and with me, Ian Cleveland.
3 minutes gone in the final term. Still Essendon by 13 points, and goals are at a premium. They'll be hard to get in this last quarter. Bahaja over the wing for Essendon. Klomp, the spoiler for Carlton. Armstrong, wobbly old Armstrong, kicks straight down the throat of Ron Andrews, who's done well at centre half-back. Out to Reed, but even Andrews hasn't played as well as this fellow who's been a star. Up to half-forward. Van Haar's in the middle. Oh, yes! Play on! He's called play on. Unbelievable. Van der Haar hooks the kick. His boot comes off, and it's a goal! Justin. What an amazing scene. Van der Haar's boot flew up as he kicked the ball. Everybody was standing stunned because they thought the mark had to be paid, and it dribbled through for a goal. Well, that could be the sealer for Essendon. I know it's early to say it. We're 4 minutes into the last quarter. But a 19-point lead is the biggest in the match so far. And it's going to be very hard for Carlton to kick the 4 goals they need in the remainder of this last quarter in the conditions.
If it had not have been a goal, I think the crowd here would have lynched the umpire for not paying that mark. Minutes gone, last quarter. Essendon lead by 3 goals, 1. A ball up. 8 goals, 7. The 5 goals, 6. Big advantage under these conditions. Very low-scoring game. Reed again, another kick went. A good player, Reed. Kicked off the ground by Perovic. That was tremendous play. Nagel has got Harms as an opponent now. Hand pass comes out to Danaher. Coles, kick is back towards the half-forward line for Carlton, and it's been marked by Stoneham. Essendon fiddled around a bit then. Stoneham has the ball. His kick is into the man on the mark, and that's not good play, and Basasto's away with it. Good pass, but it wasn't fruitful in the back. Penalty free kick will go to Essendon. And I think that youngster in the back pocket, Clark, will take it.
5.5 minutes gone. Up towards centre wing. Bahaja. Another very gritty game. Onto Folds. Drops it in short. Essendon free. Yes, to Fowler. Just forward of centre wing. Half a lead coming from Van der Haar, which he goes for. Perovic wears him like a glove and is penalised for pushing him in the back. Case of the glove not quite fitting. And Van der Haar is only 40 metres out. I think a goal here would put the issue beyond doubt. I think it's there, and it is. Second goal in 2.5 minutes to Paul Van der Haar. That one not quite as controversial as the first. Perovic playing him very close as the ball came down the ground, and umpire Cameron, feeling that Perovic got into his back, paid Van der Haar the free kick.
Eight minutes gone, last quarter. The lead is 4 goals, 1 to the Bombers. Plaskett gets his kick. It's up towards the half-forward line. A good mark to Shaw. This fella's been a pretty good player for Carlton today. There's his kick up towards that half-forward line. Duel from the back, not good enough. Klomp, oh, throw. The umpire said no. Battling hard with Schultz, picked up by Wells. His kick is over towards the half-wide, looking for McConville. He pushes the ball ahead of him, turns, got a kick. It's up towards the half-forward line. Oh, sharking the ball beautifully was Marcoux. Played on, he's lost it. Comes out to Carey. Play on, says the umpire. McConville again. And I think you'll find a free kick going to McConville for in the back. He's on the centre wing position. Carlton are trailing 5-6 to 9-7. 9 minutes gone last quarter.
Into half forward, Mackay, the target. Madden up, spoiling. Ashman. Oh, how did he get out of trouble there? Well done. Up towards McClure and Andrews. And Andrews has certainly taken the honours in most of the clashes between those two today. 4-goal lead to the Bombers, just beyond the 8-minute mark. At the back, all Essendon. Folds taking it away from his teammate Shaw, who shepherds well. Up to half forward. Big leap from Danaher, but to no avail, so a throw in Essendon's half forward line.
Ten minutes gone last quarter. 4 goals advantage to the Bombers. 9-7 to 5-7. It's on their half forward line. I think they find a free kick to Francis of Carlton. Dool wants the ball to give it to his teammate Francis. He's on the half-back line. Good kick. Very good kick. Should be a mark to Marcoux, but he missed it. Carey bundled out of position. Armstrong's caught with it. Play on, says the umpire. Graham Schultz goes on with it. Away he goes. Gets the lead from Van der Haar again, but he's bundled out of position. Play on. Plenty of Essendon players here. And he's missed this, what should have been. Well, under these conditions, what can you say? It was a behind. And I think the player to kick it was Fowler.
English putting it back into play. Read the set, but a strong mark, Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's going to lose it, and I reckon that's a pretty poor decision. 15 metres as well. Who started the trouble? It wasn't Fitzpatrick in my book. And that brings Reid to within scoring distance.
I can't agree with that decision. That was dreadful.
.45 or 50 metres out. Oh, it swings back. First goal to Alan Reid, and just reward for a very fine performance, but I didn't really feel that the reward was merited on that occasion, because it seemed to me in that little tangle that Reid was the instigator and Fitzpatrick the retaliator, and Fitzpatrick was the man in possession of the ball, so why should he lose it?
Minutes gone last quarter, and Essendon are going on with it. They lead 10-8 to 5-7. Harms, good kick down towards the full forward position, but Andrews again. What a mark! In front, kicks it wide, looking for and finding Tim Watson. Watson will give a hand pass, changes his mind. He'll have to hurry and get a kick. Goes across ground. This is not good play, but he might be lucky. Carey fumbled it, coming in to help him out of trouble. Bowles drives it up towards the half-forward line. Over the head of the pack she goes. Van der Haar, a left foot snap. There's nobody home. Carlton are there. English. Left foot to Reid. Stoneham. Penalty free kick will be taken for Carlton by Klopp. Short pass coming up. Simon Madden stops it. Good play.
Minutes gone. Bombers by 31 points. Wells has not been in the hunt today. McConville, very half-hearted effort to get the ball out, but gets a free kick. Blues almost giving the indication of having submitted. McConville to half forward. Mackay from the side. Hasn't looked like it. Armstrong roves well. Kicks inaccurately. And the margin is a clear 5 goals.
kick out by Andrews. Kai taps the ball out. Plenty of Carlton players. McConville. Back to Harms. Not a very good kick. Good pick up by Kluwer, but he was off balance. Foot went from underneath him, so it's a penalty free kick. You can see the condition he's in, just mud everywhere. So the free kick will be taken, it looks to me to be... no, the man's got to come in and kick it out, and his opponent, the fullback, and that's Andrews. 14 minutes gone. Third quarter, last quarter, Essendon 10-8 to 5-8.
Placing it beautifully for Carey. Done pretty well, this fellow. Crow goes long to half forward. Van der Haar and Perovic. Van der Haar forced to spoil, down to Fowler. Free kick. Fowler's kick it is. He's kicked 2 goals. Van der Haar's calling for it up in the square, but Fowler says, no, I can kick the distance, I believe. It's about 50 metres. Madden from the side. Forced through for a behind. And Essendon's lead 31 points.
.15 minutes gone, last quarter, and it's 69 to 38 in favour of the Bombers. And Bennett dropped what should have been an easy mark. Trump gets it out towards the teammate. Trump's kick is up towards the half-forward line, picked up by the big fellow, and that's Shaw. Goes across to the half-forward line, and we see Watson slipping over, allowing Buckley to get the ball back to Marcoux. Comes back here towards English. Carlton going a long way, and have been easily outmarked by Neil Danaher. Gives the ball across to Bennett to Nagel. Nagel nearly took the umpire with him on his way through. Kicked it up here towards the half-forward line. I think you'll find English will grab it before it goes over the line. He does. Back here towards Danaher again. He thumps the ball away. This time it's over the line, and it's 69 points to 38, with Essendon doing it pretty well. Carlton were 5-3 at half-time. Now they're 5-8.
Halfway through the last quarter. Madden beating Fitzpatrick well from behind. Bahagia getting it somehow to Folds. Towards half forward, Duel the spoil. Ball up between the centre line and Essendon's half forward line. 15.5 minutes into the last quarter. Armstrong. Battler for the Blues. Up and down almost on the one spot. Not quite, because the mark's been paid to Andrews. In other words, it travelled the 10 metres. Out to Bennett. Across to Nagel. In and out today. Involved in some fiery incidents. All ran a long way. Up to full forward. A lot of jostling there. But there could have been a kick to Perovic. Stoneham the hand pass out. Terry Danaher goes down, and English comes away with the loose ball. Ashman. Good mark. Carlton's best, probably. Good goer all day.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. This is his 19th kick. He's on the centre wing. Falling short. Wells couldn't hold the ball. Oh, Hunter went to kick it off the ground. Changed his mind. Wells battles on. The umpire says he wants it. 17 minutes gone. Last quarter. Essendon 10-9. Carlton 5-8. Big lead, 31 points. Oh, getting nowhere. And they're not getting there fast either. 17 minutes gone, last quarter, 31-point lead to the Bombers as the ball comes out to the centre wing. Good play there by Carey as the ball's picked up by Glass. Gets down towards the forward pocket. A chance for Basasto to kick his first goal. He's socketed well. Good play, Basasto. Carlton go to 6-8. Essendon 10-9.
Funny little kick from Bazasto. He showed no real inclination to sink the boot into the ball, but just let it dribble towards goal, and rather fortuitously it seemed it bounced through. Clark off to the Bombers at the bounce. Essendon by 25 points. Marcoux, still time for Carlton. Just 18 minutes gone in the last quarter. Bennett put the head down and got a nudge in the back. Takes the free kick at half-back.
Hand pass, finds Andrews. Good kick to centre half forward. The big flyers, nearly Perovic. Reid again, diving for the ball's basket. Van der Haar's left foot snap up towards Watson and Hunter. Hunter knocks it through. Can Watson get there? No. Behind. Good try. Good play by Hunter too.
18 and a half minutes gone. Perovic straight down the centre. Harms from the back. Oh, good leap. Stoneham nicely to Nagel and onto Reid. Good linking by the Bombers to Bahaja. Van der Haar had his name written on it, but Bahaja chimed in. And he's only 20 metres out. Slight angle. 16 kicks for the budgie. 2 of them he's converted into goals. He's also had 9 hand passes, so a fine performance. That's a bad miss. Out on the full. Very bad miss. And still the Blues just afloat, but they've really got to get a move on to have any chance of stealing the points, which they hardly deserve.
McClure now at full back. Play on, says the umpire. Stoneham trying to get the ball. Battling hard as Klomp. Stack of players. It's only at the centre half forward position for Essendon. They are 10-10 to 6-8. Play on again. He'll ball it up. Not the greatest exhibition of football that we've seen, but nevertheless, they've been out there battling them pretty hard. Foles. Good mark. Good mark. The mighty Perovic gives a hand pass across to Harms. Harms was in the centre. Probably put on the ball. He kicks the ball out and finds Marcoux. He's on the half-back line. Time running out for Carlton. 21 minutes gone. They trail by 4 goals 2. He kicks up towards the half-forward line. Fitzpatrick was there. The ball thumped down towards the centre wing position. And we see Essendon coming into attack. Van der Haar knocked it away, but it went in towards Harms. Van der Haar gives it back towards his teammate again. English battles on. Picked up by Marcoux. Steadies. Got his kick. Good kick. Up towards centre half forward Andrews. Tries to thump it away. Succeeds. And here we see Nagel pick the ball away up. Charges through the mud pack. Fowler. Two Carlton players, Perovic and Hunter.
Perovic almost took Hunter's head off.
Did he ever?
The Hunter became the hunted. 21 and a half minutes gone, and the Blues not doing enough. Not really looking like it. They've kicked 1 goal since half-time, and they would need to kick 5 to get up and win this match. So I think it'd be fair to say that their chances are Buckley's. The ball found, and Perovic put it back into play. Patrick, Hunter from behind. Reid, he's played well to Nagel. Oh, beat a few of them off. Danaher, out wide, Watson to Madden. He can line them up from on a tight angle. But it's all Essendon, and they can afford misses like that at this stage. runs, a few runs on the ball today, but he spent more of the game on the interchange bench than on the field.
23 minutes gone in the last quarter, and it's 10-12 to 6-8 in favour of the Bombers. And Nagel starring in this last quarter. Good kick. English. Carlton mark. Plonk will mark it on the half-back flank. Short pass, looking for and finding Hunter. Gives a hand pass to Harms. I don't think that was very wise. Put Harms under the hammer, and good play by Hawker. Hawker's kick is over the boundary line into the crowd.
Hunter up towards half forward. All Essendon on the ground, as it has been all day. They've wanted the ball more. Hunter, he's got plenty of courage. Marcoux, oh, solidly met by Carey. Gets a free kick, a high tackle. He's holding his shoulder. The centre half forward, Fitzpatrick. Madden got the call from Glasgow. Little nudge there, and he gets a free kick to Armstrong. Not much up there. Bazusto with 2 to beat. Crow off the ground, and the Bombers able to close it up. And we'll see a throw up 30 metres out from Carlton's goal.
Throw up. Fitzpatrick, Madden. Now towards the forward line. Good knock by Crow. The ball will go over the line, approaching the time on period, and it's all Essendon. They lead by 4 goals, 4. Bowles. Mark to Marcoux, plays on quickly. Kick is up towards the forward line. No mark because it was touch and play on, said the umpire. Trying to get his kick there was Danaher, and that was Neil Danaher, who has acquitted himself pretty well on Basasto today. Basasto's kicked 1 goal. Simon Madden, Justin's been on the bench nearly all day. Playing the ball in front of him is Armstrong. His kick is high in the air, all Essendon. And Crow takes the easiest of marks. We're into the time on period in the last quarter. Essendon at 12-12, Carlton 6-8.
Long kick from Crow almost to the centre, and Warren Jones takes his first mark for the day. And he's penalised. He'll be using the hip to nudge his opponent out. Terry Danaher. Across to Bennett. In comes Francis and Buckley. But Bennett beats the pair of them. Up to Schultz. Half a lead from Van der Haar, but he pops it over to Stoneham. On a tighter angle. I don't really know whether that was all that wise, but they're retaining possession. And 26 minutes gone, the Bombers are home and hosed. Alan Stoneham's kicked 1. The kick to distance, the accuracy the problem. Van der Haar, no mark. Rushed behind. Fighting performance from Paul Van der Haar today. Really contested well.
1 minute into the time on period, and it's 10-13 to 6-8 in favour of the Bombers. Stoneham gives a long hand pass back to Andrews. Good play. Andrews kicks it across to the half-forward line. Hunter is there to thump the ball away, but there are 3 Essendon players. Carey was the one who picked it up and nearly marked the Wells. Play on, says the umpire. His kick goes out towards Shaw. He gives a hand pass across here towards Hawker. He gives it back towards Nagel. Nagel goes up towards the full forward position.
Sensation this little fellow's been since coming from Western Australia, and once we believed that perhaps the heavy grounds might find some of the Western Australians out, but Tony Bahagia's 17 kicks in a bog at Essendon today give the lie to that, and that was persistent stuff for the Bombers. Good passage of play working it forward. Bahagia roving the pack perfectly and capping it off with the goal. Bombers by 35 points. They thoroughly deserve the 4 points they're taking from this one. Schultz dispossessed, but Bennett backs him up. English, good mark. Good player for the Blues. Folds, well tackled, Fowler.
For the Bombers, 4 wins in a row, a 35-point win over Carlton after trailing by 4 points at half-time. They kicked 3 goals to none in the third quarter and 4 goals to 1 in the last to win by nearly 6 goals. Bahagia 3, Fowler and Vanderhaar 2 each, and for Carlton 2 goals to McConville.